This is called the mindset of the plantation Negro. I greet you with peace. Assalamu alaikum. Rahmatullah barakatuh. This is Abdul Malik, servant of the King Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes, I want to touch on something. I'm going to give you the definition of a plantation Negro. These brothers, well, they're not brothers. They just have our pigmentation in their skin. Come over here from Africa. I'm not going to say all of them, but most of them. And I bear witness to it since 1971. I come over here and get these jobs. And they already programmed when they get over here that, we don't stick together. You know what I'm saying? We're garbage, we're trash. And that's how they treat us. They get these jobs, they get these positions. And I'm not a racist, but I don't put nobody before Allah, number one, of my people. But I'm gonna give you some prime examples. They get these jobs, you know what I'm saying? And if they are over you, they treat you worse than they do the white people, Latinos. I've been around since the 1950s, and I've seen this tap dancing at the worst. You know what I'm saying? They get these jobs, they try to pass, they come in the DOC, the prison system, and treat us the worst. As I seen the sea officers in Jackson Penitentiary at Parnell on Cooper Street in Jackson, Michigan, when the COVID virus was around. Do you know they took the prisoners that didn't have the COVID and locked us in the unit with people that had the COVID virus, and all of us start catching COVID. People start dying. This man locked the brothers in the cell and let the Europeans out the cell. You know what I'm saying? That's just another prime. Clarence Thomas is another prime example. Like he had if you check his track record, every brother ever came up for clemency that can prove their innocence, including Stanley Tookie Williams. He went with the opposition and had them brothers executed. You know what happened to Rodney King, right? Happened to me in 1973 in Los Angeles, California. I'm coming through the alley around Figueroa, and it was a black officer and a white one. Pulled me over. The white officer had red hair, freckles, green eyes, I'll never forget. And the black officer was darker than my shoes. He was calling me more niggas than the white officer. I'm 15 years old, calling me niggas, and told me if I called people, it was going to kill me. They beat me down. See, what happened to Rodney King happened to a lot of brothers all over the globe during the 70s. They didn't have a camera system then. You know what I'm saying? Just like the heartbreaking thing happened to Breonna Taylor. And it's another sister, I think she was in some parts of Illinois. Matter of fact, she was in the Capitol. She was in Springfield. But this white officer came by her house, and the sister had water in her hand and shot her in her head. Brothers, what is it gonna take for us to wake up, brothers, and come together, man? They killing our queens, brother, our children. When we gonna stop killing each other? You know what I'm saying? There's no excuse for this shit. What does it take? What is it gonna take? This going back to the Jim Crow days. I'm not a racist. I'm just giving people the funk raw and uncut. I don't know how to serve it no other way. What is it gonna take? You know what I'm saying? I went to a blood bank yesterday. This African brother's supposed to be my Muslim brother, and I say, hey, Yaki, because of the pigment of my skin, they wouldn't even let me donate. I've been struggling, so I'm gonna need some donations to keep this thing going on there. But my point is, I went there, the Latino woman seen me, and she said they was closing early, which they didn't. This brother wanted me to stand outside in the cold. I'm talking about this brother, low zero. So the guy came with, my car shut down, so I didn't drive. I took the bus. I stood outside for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? And I was looking at him. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be Muslim, and my people, you're racist against me and I'm not an African American. I was born in Chicago. Let's get that straight first and foremost. I don't know shit about Africa. What happened to them people was Haran. I feel bad, but as Negroes like the ones I'm speaking on, is the reason our people is in the condition they is now. And I'm gonna give you another prime example. The way we treat each other, brothers, what it's gonna take, bro. Let's band together with these queens, brothers, and you know, get back on the right path, brother. You know, I wanna be remembered when I leave this earth, cause I'm almost 70 years old. All praises due to Allah, black don't crack. You know, but my point is this: we gonna have to do something, and something soon. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know a lot of good brothers was locked up. When I get this off the air and start getting donations, it's brothers that I met in the penitentiary that'll make a tremendous change out here. But I don't have the resources or the funds. I want to keep this YouTube thing going because I can help our people. But I'm gonna need some donations and some help from our people. I don't know how to set that up, but I can give you an address if you want to send some donations. My name is James Brown Edwards Jr. The address is 2411 Lindale Avenue North, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 55411. I want you to send a check for them because I want to keep this going. I want to help my people. You know, we all we got and we all we need, but first we have to put Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala first. But I was just giving you a prime example of the plantation Negro. I love you. I greet you with peace. Assalamu alaikum, rahmatullah, barakatuh. Please subscribe video. And please, if you can, like I say, send some donations to James B. Edwards Jr., 2411 Lindale Avenue North, Minneapolis, Minnesota. I won't care if they money orders or checks. It will well be appreciated so I can keep this going and help our people. I love you. Peace.